Testing, testing, testing. Oh, and the mic is on. Okay, so casting for 5 minutes. We now have fixed our audio problems. Still looking to regain audio off of Valorant, however.
Here.
See if we can solve that one real quick. No, Valorant's still coming up empty. We do have the headphone audio, so we should have some sound at least coming off for Valorant.
One enemy remaining. Spike down B.
Ooh, looks like the tide is turning in this game. Consolo Eboys no longer holding a perfect game. I feel like neither team has any immediate advantage. I feel like these two teams actually are pretty balanced out in general. I think both teams have all of their players, and everybody was in time for the match. So here's to hoping this is just going to be a standard best of 3. I'm looking forward to seeing the third game. In fact, I think there's just a lot to being able to see how teams play on different maps. And of course, Duckwings circling around. Neither team really giving up much ground here. Still a 4v4. Duckwings using the ult, getting in position. Oh, but only taking one out. And of course, Dongwei trading back against Duckwings here.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Down goes... Oh. Honestly, he might have been able to defuse there alone. But SKT T1K Faker Dongwei has no problem getting the kill. Now, on a map like Ascent, it truly is almost a more refined version of Split. A lot of the problems that players have with Split, I feel like were fixed when Ascent came out. Still having your standard A-B site with a very natural-feeling mid, but you don't have as many corners to hide behind or the same level of complexity when it comes to switching sides. Down goes Ismat K to Duckwings. Pepe gets the kill back, trading. They push through the smoke. Alba enters in, but goes down.
Spike down A.
Pepe trading back, getting Consolo, though. This does not look good for Consolo's Eboys.
Last player standing.
Down goes Ja. Last is Ant-Egg on the side of Consolo's Eboys, but he also will fall. Tides are turning, and Team 12 KIB seems to be in quite a nice position now. A little bit of toxicity coming down in chat already, but of course, this is a fairly friendly game. Both sides playing pretty slow here. By the looks of things, 12 KIB are starting to move. Clunk takes down Ja. Matt seems to just be lost on the map at the moment, but
Last player standing.
Tony manages to clean up the 2 remaining players on Consolo's Eboys.
Look your enemy in the eye. It helps with accuracy.
Oh, it seems that one of the teams is taking advantage of their allotted timeout for the half. Now, this is a strategic timeout. They are allowed 1 in each half, and the goal of this timeout is to just strategize with your team. Get on the same page. Plan accordingly. Let me make sure that this is, in fact, one of the... Yes, I do believe that this is one of the strategic timeouts that they are going for. I do not believe this is a technical error on this one. Though they did just say tack. So, honestly, who knows? With the timeout ending in 5 seconds, the game is about to resume. Hopefully, that was enough.
No prisoners.
Get out of my way!
Nowhere to run!
The Sova ult landing on its target. Ja goes down once again to Tony. Tony seems to be using the most of that timeout.
Not ready yet.
It seems that Team KIB is just playing another round in full action.
1 enemy remaining.
Skywolf not even necessary. Now 5-2 in favor of Team KIB. Consolo's Eboys not out by any stretch of the meaning. Still plenty of opportunities, especially if they can get a good round in. If they can beat the economy of the other team. Team Consolo's Eboys do play a little bit better in the pistol rounds and in their econ. But when you give Team KIB the chance for full buys, they just do more with the pricier weapons. Tylenol taking out Ja, but Ant Eggplant trading back. Matt simply not finding the shots there. Pepe being hunted down by Abba. But does manage to get away, and Abba falls to Tony. Tony taking down Ant Eggplant now.
Player standing.
Down falls Consolo. Duck Wings getting back on Pepe, but Tony just cleaning it up for this round. Tony now 15-2. Team KIB standing on the shoulders of Dongwei. Unfortunately, Alba doing an excellent job dodging the Sova ult, but just too many of his teammates go down in the process. They are throwing everything and the kitchen sink at Alba right now. He is doing all he can to hide in this. Oh, but they still managed to find him, even through the smokes. Oh, Consolo with an excellent triple. Though low health. Unfortunately, cannot face against Tylenol. Tylenol even surpassing Matt now in total kills. But I would not discount Matt. Just because he's had a couple rougher rounds, it does seem that Consolo's Eboys are just getting him early. If you give Matt the chance, he will find you, and he will kill you. Abba going a little out in the open there. Matt firing through smokes, but just not finding his targets. Tylenol takes down Duckwing. They are hunting. They don't seem to know that Ja is coming around. No, I think they do have the information, and down goes Ja to Tylenol.
One enemy remaining.
Matt gets the kill down on Ant Eggplant, but he's not done yet. He looks for the kill on Consolo as well. It did seem that Consolo's E-Boys were just trying to play the econ there, though. I did see several of them with pistols. Hopefully, that was just a tactical reset for their team, and they are back in action for this round. Yes, I see the rifle buys coming out from Team Consolo's E-Boys. 4 Vandals and 1 Phantom. Now, I'm always down to follow the Phantom user. I'm willing to see how far they can go, being the odd man out. Does that 5 extra bullets really change the kill count? They are rushing in a little bit. Oh! But Team KIB does seem to clear out of the site. So much smoke going down. There's hardly any vision from either team at the moment. Down goes Ja.
One enemy remaining.
Matt up top, full health, goes down to Consolo. But unfortunately, Tylenol cleans it up against Consolo.
Last round in the half.
We've been watching a lot of Team Consolo's E-Boys. Let's get a bit more perspective from Team KIB for this round here. Now, of course, Pepe pushing up there, watching mid. Dodges the flash. Oh, Matt is just on the hunt right now. Let's see if he gets another one. Consolo just around the corner, but does Matt know? No! He goes down to Consolo, but Consolo goes down to Cornhole Clunk. Down to the last player on Team Consolo's Eboys. Falling to Tylenol.
Switching sides.
Now on the Switch, we are expecting Team Consolo Eboys to actually have the advantage here on the pistol round. They did excellent last time, but going into the second half, 10-2 does not favor Consolo's Eboys. I will say, with a lot of familiar names on Team KIB, they probably do have a bit more experience playing together as a team. I had heard about them doing several practice games together before the major, but I don't know if Team Consolo Eboys has that same level of experience coming through. Oh, Team KIB rushing in. Pepe getting a lot of hits down, but Pepe does fall to Abba. Tony trading back. Duckwings falling to Matt.
One enemy remaining.
One left on the side of Consolo's Eboys. Does get the kill on Matt Lee. Has the information on Tylenol. Honestly, oh! Gets a perfect headshot off. Does Tylenol have the information he needs for this round? He's running out of time, and he doesn't know! He does not know, and Tony gets the kill down on Ja.
They demand a fight. Who are we to disobey?
Excellent work, though, from Team Consolo's Eboys in the pistol round. But, unfortunately, Team KIB just takes it. Now, of course, Team Consolo's Eboys could take advantage of their one tactical timeout. Tony seems to just know! Taking down both Abba and Eggplant. He goes for more information, sees the coast is clear, but doesn't have the full story, of course. Duckwings and Consolo getting shut out by the door. Matt is on the hunt. Do they know? It seems Consolo was unaware. And Matt cleans up Duckwings as well.
Match point.
Oh, and in this half, Matt has managed to once again catch up to the divide between Tony and him in kills. Just looking for a pick here, and Matt going up very far. They have the basic check, but Pepe actually finds the final hit on Ja. Clunk taking down Consolo. In the 4v3, there's just...
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
Matt getting the kill down on Abba. Pepe just barely missing the hunt. Ooh, Matt falling to Eggplant. But Eggplant only has 12 health left. He's going to require a couple people looking in the wrong direction to clean this one up. and unfortunately falls to the turret for the match. Now, of course, that's still only our first game of this series. Consolo's Eboys being down 1 to Team KIB. At the top of this game, Matt managing to pull out with the most kills, 22, 9, and 6. But no lacking from any of his teammates this game. They all did excellent in this split. Now we are going to move you over real quick. We will be right back. They are just going to be switching to another map. So we will see you after we get back into game here. Let's see if we can get any music on for us. Any music? Let's see if we can find anything here. Everybody cool with a little DMCA music? I am a huge fan of DMCA. A little lo-fi? Little lo-fi, maybe? Thank you for the follow. Oh, does it not actually show me who the follow was? Wow, you gotta love OBS sometimes. Oh, let's see here. Thank you, Cornhole Clunk, for the follow. An excellent performance from you and your team from this last series. Let's see what DMCA music we got today. 2 hours of electro? Yeah, here we go. And we will be right back with the second game in the match, right after a short break.
Expectations, they keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. If I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to think, honey, I'm a perfect 10.
And we are back into the games. Looks like we are in draft right now. The map is Haven. Now, I honestly, I have no say on which team is favored for Haven, honestly. I think that Juh has shown excellent play on Haven. And we do know that when it comes to the 1v1, Pepe actually plays C better than Matt on this map. So I am looking forward to seeing what comes from both teams. Now with all 5 locked in on side of Consolo's Eboys, seems like a pretty standard team. I'm expecting them to probably just drop Consolo as a one-man on any of the sites. I'm not sure exactly which ones they're going to prioritize here. I think dropping Consolo on C, he could easily hold it just long enough for the rest of his team to rotate in. But, of course, if the side of Team KIB just choose to rush Consolo and properly predict where the bots are going to be at, they can easily get onto Site C without much trouble. I'm honestly a little bit nervous for the side of Team KIB when it comes to defense rounds. I think they are going to have an excellent time on the attacker side, but of course they are starting defense. Likewise, Consolo, if Team Consolo's Eboys can take a site, Consolo's got a good chance with the Killjoy to help set up to defend the plant, but I don't know if his Killjoy is going to have much in terms of helping them out for taking any sites. This is truly a map where if you want to take a site, you are going to be dueling somebody to get onto it. There's not many good ways to sneak onto any site without the other team, at least one player on the other team, knowing about it. Properly splitting up across all 3 sites is also a major factor. Many teams will opt to put just one player on A or one player on C. Of course, with Consolo's Eboys, you could definitely drop Consolo on C and not have much of a problem. It seems both teams are ready. Pepe already announcing the flash in all chat. No kills coming down yet from either team. Oh, but it looks like Pepe is not gonna know about Consolo and Eggplant just firing down on her. Whether or not it's good strategy or just an early round trick, it does favor the side of Consolo's Eboys. They have a 5v3.
Spike planted.
Jug going for the concussion on
Remaining.
Clunk and getting the kill. Duckwings, of course, finding Matt. And now it is just down to the last player on Team KIB. Tylenol goes down to Eggplant.
Bot coming back.
Excellent shot with the frenzy. Pepe just stomping on the aim of the other team, despite the fact that they have just lost the pistol round. Of course, much like the last game, Team KIB did lose the first pistol round, but turned it around spectacularly for the rest. So let's see if this is another chance of that happening. Abba taking down the drone and not even being relatively close to the flash that came out. Neither team really pushing too hard. Oh, it seems that Team Consolo's Eboys are looking for the C play. Abba does not get the kill on Tony. that is going to be detrimental. Oh, but Eggplant does take Tony down. And Consolo's Eboys seem to be doing a fantastic job of clearing out Team KIB. The plant is already down on C. They are just looking for the other team. Duckwing's on the Marshall here, but still just nobody coming from Team KIB yet. Pepe just holding an angle. I don't know if they have just decided to not overcommit into the 2v4. It might just be a round where they want to walk out with what they brought in. Oh! Matt getting the kill down on Duckwing.
Last player
Ooh,
standing.
but Pepe going down to Consolo on the way out. And Ja taking Matt as well. So the save does not even happen for Team KIB. Like expected, Ja doing just truly amazing on Haven so far. Not a scratch on him for this game. Let's actually follow Ja here, see what's going through his mind. Playing the breach, of course. He has those concussions to stun before he commits to any play. But it just seems that nothing really comes of them. Flashing B, but once again, just nobody is there. Unfortunate placement for Ja here. Oh, it does seem that Team KIB is expecting something B to C. A kill going down. Pepe taking out Abba. Let's watch from Ja's perspective here. What can he do into practically a 1v3 through the doors? He doesn't know about all this information, and down goes Ja. Putting a mark on his perfect record for this game.
Flawless.
Now, much like last game, Team Consolo Eboys were up 2, but Team KIB came back in the previous one. We could just be seeing a repeat of the last game here.
There.
That's not ready. Teleport's ready.
Tony and Matt both doing excellent this game. Let's see what's coming of Matt. Well, nobody's actually coming his way as Team Consolo's Eboys rushes onto C. Abba in the smoke. Oh, kill gets stolen away from him by Ant-Egg. But a kill is a kill when it's in favor of your team. I would argue a questionable spot for the plant here, especially with the limited information they have. But they are finding plenty of kills down. 3v5 in favor of Consolo's Eboys. Pepe. Oh! Unfortunately, Abba looked away right as Pepe actually would have walked into his sight, but the flash does cause her to not see Abba there, and Abba can get an easy kill on her. I have no idea what Matt is doing over on A site. That's the end of that commentary. Meanwhile, Clunk as well. Are they just holding for the retreat? Once again, just trying to save for next round, it seems. No kills coming out from either side. And Matt and Clunk get to walk away with their lives from that last round. But, with it being 1-3, Consolo's Eboys are already breaking the pattern of last game. This may just be in favor of Consolo's Eboys for the Haven map. But 1-3 is not a game decided. Matt teleporting out of their view, but the whole team is rushed on top of him. What can Matt do? Can Matt Matt finds a kill before going down to Ja.
Down, C.
4v4. Pepe finds a kill, but gets traded back by Alba. 3v3.
One enemy
Alba
remaining.
just getting all of his kills stolen from Ja. Let's see if Ja can find another one here on Cornhole Clunk to finish out the round. Going into round 6 here, Consolo's Eboys are looking fantastic.
Stop them!
I feel if Consolo's Eboys can make it out of attacker side with the advantage, then they will take this whole game. Oh! Team KIB rushing out! They are looking for kills, but Ja lands a perfect concussion on almost their whole team, and then also finds the kill on Matt Lee. A 5v3. Team Consolo's Eboys just decides to take the change and plant onto A site. Team KIB was not expecting the switch. They are nowhere near A site right now. They regroup. Oh, they don't have the information on Duckwings yet. Let's see if Duckwings can pick up some kills here. 1 down to Duckwings, 2 down to Duckwings. Can he find the kill on Tylenol as well? Tylenol just retreating, saying, if you want me, come and get me, but you will have to find me first. Getting the kill onto Ant Eggplant. The 1v3. Nice Tremor coming out. Ooh, finds the kill onto Abba. He is just cleaning up the stragglers, takes out Duckwings, and man, Tylenol is activated.
Just swapping in the fusion cells. Okay, my arms are good. We can go.
Of course, finding kills is not enough to win you a game. You also need to be defusing that bomb if you are on side of Team KIB. They are so dead indeed. This is a slower push from Team Consolo, and they decide the C just simply is not worth it for this round. Duckwings looking for something coming from A, but Matt, of course, is solo holding A right now. C site still seems to think that they are going to be coming for them, and of course it's still a possibility. Oh, nice stun from Eggplant, but unfortunately nothing comes out of it.
Found one. Hawk out. Blinded.
Egg making the most of all of his utility with Sky. Tylenol blinded. Oh, the ult finds several of them, and Team KIB managed to clean up without a single loss from their team, picking up some guns in the process. They are back in it.
Get out of my way. Hawk out.
Now, of course, momentum could be swinging back in favor of Team KIB, but they did have to use a lot for that round. Brimstone ulti is very powerful, and they only got 1 kill off of it. Of course, even without the ulti, Brimstone, a crucial player for the team, thanks to his smokes. Team Consolo's Eboys getting onto site here.
Spike planted.
Team KIB not ready for the A-take. But Consolo's Eboys are just falling fast.
Last player standing.
Jug gets one final kill on Clunk on the way out. And Eggplant just simply hiding behind the smoke. Firing and praying. But he goes down to Tylenol at the very end. It seems Team KIB simply needed a bit of a reset, and they are back in the game. Now let's watch what Duckwings actually has in store for this round. Duckwings seems motivated, and actually it seems that the change in tempo is actually hyping him up for this round.
Cover going out.
Tylenol missing the stun. Missing the second one on Duckwings. Duckwings has the ult as an option. Oh! Nice save! Duckwings could have seriously taken some damage from that bot. But Consolo takes care of it for him, but does go out in the process. The Omen ult, of course, coming out from Duckwings. Repositioning up to Heaven on A. The rest of the team planting the bomb. Duckwings goes down to Tylenol. But it is a 3v3. Consolo's Eboys choosing to mostly get away from the site. Abba gets one kill from under Heaven. Oh, but does fall to Pepe. 1v2 in favor of KIB, and Tylenol gets the final kill on Ja, being able to defuse the bomb.
We doing this or what?
Four v5 in favor of Consolo's Eboys still, but Consolo's Eboys has been struggling. They didn't use any of their tactical timeouts in the first game. I wonder if a tactical timeout will come from Team Consolo Eboys for this map. Ja taking out Pepe. Is it going to leave an opening for the team? Tony concussed, but nobody gets the kill. Oh, Abba taking out Tony. Matt, of course, trading back onto Abba.
One enemy remaining.
Players going down left and right. It is a 1v2. Clunk getting a nice blind down on
One
Ant.
enemy remaining.
1v1. Let's see what type of information Duckwings has. He's playing from the back of C in Cubby. If he's smart, he just simply won't peek until he feels that Clunk is truly trying to defuse. Play the timer out. Make Clunk come for you. Oh, and he does manage to find the kill on Clunk. Excellent patience from Duckwings. And once again, the tempo swinging back in favor of Consolo's Eboys. Ja, of course, expected to be the best on their team for Haven, is performing very well. In that last round, though, Duckwings said, "Do not forget that I am on the team of Consolo Eboys, and I came to win." Duckwings once again hyped up. Abba rushing in, and then remembering this is C we're talking about.
Get out of my way!
I'm honestly surprised it's not Matt holding down C here, but Pepe gets an excellent kill in Garage, and throws down another ult. Simply finding no one, however. Tylenol sending out a nice concuss, but Team Consolo's Eboys is nowhere to be found over there. They have a nice rotate onto A. They do not know, though, that Team KIB is already looking for them.
Spike planted.
Ooh! Excellent shot by Tony. Uh-oh. Team KIB going down to Consolo here.
Last player standing.
Ant falling. A 1v2. How does Duckwings feel about this one? Pepe is just defusing, and he teleports right in front of Tony. Putting another notch under Tony's belt for this map.
Last round before the switch.
Now I will say, being up by one right now, Consolo's Eboys is in a nice position for the other half, but Team KIB has been known to play more aggressive and may just be looking for their opportunity to shine on the attacker side of this map. A lot of abilities already being thrown out. Pepe getting heavily tagged here.
No ready.
Clunk firing through smoke, but just cannot find anybody over on the side of Consolo's Eboys. Nice flash. Consolo's Eboys in a 3v5. Eggplant trying his best to level it out, but out comes the breach ult. Tylenol coming in, getting some kills. Is star player Ja going to be able to close it out for them?
Got the spike.
He's making a lot of noise here. He's going to need to go for a very quick plant. He actually seems to be faking them out, rotating back around. Matt fully thinking that Ja is still going A.
30 seconds left.
Pepe also on A, but Ja is taking the long way around, heading to C. Uh-oh. It seems that they have started to figure out what Ja's doing here. Matt's still slowly moving, but Pepe got the read on it
Spike planted.
and is there, but Ja just barely managing to dodge the bullets. Did Ja not even notice where they came from? Ja is unaware. If he can find a kill on Matt here. Oh, but he does not. And unfortunately, it looks like it is going to be a tie game going into the second half of this one.
Teleport's ready.
Switching sides.
Now, I'm expecting a lot due to the defensive nature of Consolo being on the Killjoy. I think that they are going to have a easy time setting up defenses. But if Team KIB just rush any site, I do not think that Team Consolo's Eboys is favored for any sort of retake. Team KIB's best bet is to just be committing 4 people to one site every round. Don't even look for the pick. Simply choose a site, make the move, and go for it. A lot of util coming down, but everybody seems to be understanding that the play is C for this round. Duels coming out. Pepe finding quite a couple kills with the Spectre, but does go down to Ant.
Last player standing.
Tylenol falling to Ja.
Spike down. C.
1v2 in favor of Consolo's Eboys. Ja and Abba still up.
Last player standing.
Ja, though, going down to Tony! Oh, Consolo's Eboys manages to throw their heavily favored pistol round. The gap between Joe and the other players in his team at the moment just widening with each round. Meanwhile, Team KIB, you can tell that they have practiced together, a very tight grouping in terms of kills on this Haven map. It seems that Team KIB are aware that their best bets are to simply all rush a site, and they choose A.
Spike planted.
A lot of shots coming down. Oh! Trades back and forth. Matt finding 2.
Gun here.
Team Consolo Eboys is in shambles.
Last player standing.
Consolo going down to Tony and Eggplant as well. Pepe actually finding several kills in these last 2 rounds, climbs to the top of their chart. Joe may be the player with the most kills in this round, but one player does not a team make.
Together.
Ooh, Pepe is concussed by the breach. Tylenol flashed by the sky. No kills coming out from either side yet. Tony and Pepe regrouping. Their team deciding that A just may not be the call for this round. Abba, of course, rotating B. Excellent intuition by him. May find a kill here. Uh-oh.
Spike down.
Eggplant cleaning up on
Blinded.
Last player
Clunk
standing.
going down to Abba, and Duckwings finding the final kill onto Matt Lee. Gonzalo's E-Boys may have just been asleep for a round, but they have come back with a vengeance. Econ looking decent from both sides. Ja only going with a half shield at the moment. I don't know if he noticed or if he just does not care. He says, I don't need the extra 25 shield to take you out.
Hawk out. Blinded.
I don't think anybody else can read that.
Spike down A.
Tony finds the kill onto Ja, but unfortunately, Tony gets traded back by Abba. Abba playing in the smokes excellently. Clunk hiding in short. It does become a 3v3. Everybody just sitting in smoke, seeing what happens. Tylenol going for the plant. Clunk still having plenty of util, but Matt goes down to Duckwings. Consolo's starting to go heaven here.
Blinded.
Duckwings throws the blind.
One enemy remaining.
They take out
Last player
Consolo.
standing.
Uh-oh. It's the 1v1 between Duckwings and Tylenol. Just simply rotating around. Which one is... They reverse at the same time! They are playing against each other. But Duckwings does find the kill and does have plenty of time for the defuse.
My ultimate is ready.
Once again, a tie game.
Gun here.
Placing sentry.
If it stays this close, we could be seeing the overtime. And overtime can go quite a while when we are playing up by 2 for this series. I would love to see Consolo Eboys actually
You want to
closing out this
play?
one with a
Let's
victory, so
play.
we get to see the game 3. I'm very excited by both of these teams. Duckwings and Abba finding some kills already. And finding yet another one. Team Consolo have regained the momentum.
Flash out!
Last player standing.
And Duckwings just cleans up the rest of the enemy team. What is going through the mind of Duckwings right now as he sits in base? Oh, the Mao shotting Matt through turret. Burger. Excellent, excellent stuff. 9 to 8 in favor of Consolo's Eboys for right now. It seems that Team KIB are returning to their methods of just a full commit. Really using everything this round. Team Consolo's Eboys does not fall for any of it though. Getting out of the way. They're allowing the plant.
Spike planted.
Players are now dropping from both sides. Is Jug going to find anything?
That's not ready.
Team KIB seems to be sitting comfortably on C. Does Alba know? Oh! Matt teleports out of there, gets a kill. It's now a 1v2. I've seen Jug win these ones though.
Passing!
Just Pepe left. Is he going to go for the half? Oh, a very risky play by Ja. And unfortunately, it does not pay off as Pepe does get the kill down, and they take the round. Your word of the day is tempo, folks. It swings in both directions. Much like Ja's knife. Some friendly banter actually going through right now in the chat. It would make no sense to outside observers, and I could not explain it to you to save my life. Gwen is trans. Well said, Ant. Well said. Grenade goes down. Tony finds the kill on Consolo. Ant Eggplant is simply just not in the action right now. Walks just past the line of sight of Pepe.
Spike planted.
Ant picking up some more. Wait, what is Abba doing?
Last player standing.
Simply looking for the picks on the escape, I assume. Oh. He might actually find his chance here. Gets one down. Gets a second one on the way out. Say goodnight, Pepe and Matt. Uh-oh. Two more are looking for him.
One enemy
He
remaining.
finds a third kill. Does he close up Clunk as well? Clunk says, I am not taking the Abba challenge today. 14 health left though on Abba. He was probably clenching hard, just praying that not a stray bullet fly in his direction during that. But excellent work cleaning up Abba. In one round alone, Abba climbs the rank of his team, being now only 2 kills down from Ja. Matt retaking the first spot on his team, just above Tony. Abba already finds an early one on
Spike down
Pepe,
A.
but he is concussed, and that will slow him down for the rest of this take. The rest of Team KIB just kind of sitting and waiting on A. They decide to simply not go for it. Ant Eggplant, though, in a nice position. Clunk just barely missing the fear of the wolf. Uh-oh, a lot of util coming out from both sides. It seems KIB is also forced off of B, as Team Consolo Eboys does have a excellent rotate. Consolo's looking for something, but just nobody's willing to show yet. Oh, 1 more second and Duckwing might have found a kill onto Ant. 5v3. 4v2 is going to be a tough time for KIB, especially if they can just get that last kill, and they do manage to find it, and they go for the defuse. Just sticking half, being a nice teammate, giving the other half away. Consolo taking the other half,
No, you don't deserve my invention.
getting 1 step closer to the Killjoy ult. Now, Killjoy on this map is something to be feared. Going 10-10, though, right now. It is a tight, tight game.
Alarm bot out. Placing sentry.
We're going to be a little quieter on this round, simply allowing the players to speak for themselves.
Turret destroyed.
The intensity of a game can be quite silent when you're really thinking about all of the audio cues that are really happening at any given time. Truly tuning in to everything that is going on on your screen is only half of it. Your headphones are doing a lot of the work in giving you information for the rest of the game.
You want to play? Let's play.
Matt going down shortly after ulting. Team KIB heading on to A.
Time to hunt. Satchel out.
1 enemy remaining.
You're not being shot at, you're doing something
Well,
wrong.
I hope that you had an experience in that last round. Truly, we are thinking while we are playing. This is not just a game that is aim better and shoot. There is so much going into each round. Each player has so much information that they are taking in within split seconds and having to decide what to do. It was an excellent retake by the side of Team Consolo Eboys, and they played it near perfectly. Abba getting an early kill onto Tony. Will he find another one here on Tylenol? Yes, he will! Does he get the third one with Pepe? Uh-oh.
No charges left.
It seems he may have something else to contend with here. He's looking for the wolves, but he doesn't realize they've rotated off. But the rest of his team has started coming in and cleaning up what Abba has left behind for them. The dinner scraps that Abba allows for the rest of his team. Pepe
Last player
unfortunately goes down to Ant, and Ant cleans up Clunk as well in the process. Well done, Ant. Well done, Abba. Abba has now climbed to even the same number of kills as Ja. 22 kills. Ja, of course, falling less. And match point being on the table. This could be it This could be the game. Does Consolo pick up the Haven map, and do we get to see the third map in this series? Team KIB says we have nothing to lose. We have to put it all on the line and go see. But so much util coming down from both teams. Team KIB realizing they don't have the opportunity to lose, but just as I do not care, if you walk into my sights, I will take you down. Excellent kills by Ant as well. One left on the side of Team KIB. Matt in a 1v4 finds Consolo. Peeks out of garage. Abba has the information on Matt now. Matt teleporting away, taking the stun to the face, and just rushing in to take out Matt for the game. Excellent job, Team Consolo Eboys, in cleaning up the Haven map. Now we will be right back in just about 5 minutes here, so please enjoy some DMCA music in the meantime.
Messing with my head again. You had your heart set on me, but these feels they come and go, and they come so easily. Tell me why it is about you that I can't forget, but you're breaking down my walls again just to set me free. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Staying up when I go out, you gotta know I'm all yours. But when I say what's that about, you start slurring your words. Tell me why you have to seem so distant when I'm holding you. Your fingertips are drifting away, and I fucking love how it hurts. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you the blackened eyes make my way into your mind. Just to know what you knew. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Let the darkness take control. Let the darkness take control. Darkness take control. May the darkness take control. Take me in the smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Teardrops on the floor. The pain is over. Feel the darkness take control. Darkness take control.
Should we play some Snake in the meantime? I could really go for a game of Snake. I don't know about you guys. Yeah, or we could play Minesweeper. Those are your two options. I can play Snake, or we can play Minesweeper while we wait. Any Snake gamers? Any Snake gamers? You know what? I think it's time for some Snake. Everyone down for Snake? Okay, let me double check if I still have Opera Capture. Uh-oh. I almost threw that on the wrong one. Yo, if you're not using Opera GX, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. Oh, I think we're actually back. We may not have to play Snake. Okay, you guys get lucky today. We may not be playing Snake. Oh, I still haven't started up yet. Okay. We get to play a little bit of Snake. Everybody's Snake gamers in chat. Who's a Snake gamer in chat? Okay. What are we gambling on? I think 25 apples. A nice starting round for Snake. 25 apples. Surely 25 apples is no problem for us. I can't wait till people wait to watch back the Valorant VOD later, and just Snake is in the middle of it. Yo, 10 off the bat. Already. Oh, 12 basically. Oh man. Oh man. Awful time for Snake today. We are not off to a great start for Snake. Checking back in. Game is still not commenced, so we get to run it back. Surely the first one was a warm-up. 12 apples was not good enough for us. We are going for 25 apples. Off to 4 apples already. Excellent technique. Oh, he misses the apple. No, he's actually taunting it. He goes down to the apple for the bottom. There does seem to be some input delay for the Snake. Hopefully, there's no problem for Daxtroyer on this one. He's approaching the 10th apple once again. 12, of course, being where we stopped last time. We passed 12 apples. Oh, but another one forming on the edge. Input delay on edge apples is simply devastating in the game of Snake. 16 apples down, 9 more to go. 17 apples. He clears 18 apples. 7 more apples left. The tail taunting him. Of course, if you run into yourself, game is also over. 21 apples. Just 4 more to go. 3 apples remaining. Oh, but he... Oh, I'm actually angrier about that than you know. Okay, one final chance. This is the last chance at 25 apples. We do not have time for a third game of Snake. This is it or nothing. 22 apples. He's improving with each round. Oh! Okay, that was a quick round. Wait. We can actually do another one. Okay, so it is harder to comment Snake and play Snake at the same time than it looks. There's a lot going through the head of the Snake gamer. Left, right, up, down. A lot of fast and quick turnarounds. Oh, the serpentine pattern now coming out from Daxtroyer. I did not expect OBS to cause this much of a delay on me playing Snake, actually. These key presses are not lining up in the slightest. 14 apples. We have passed the dreaded 12 marker. 16 apples down. We are getting close to our previous PB of 22. 19 apples, 20 apples, 5 remain, 4 apples left. Once again, the Serpentine is coming out from Daxtroyer, giving himself more room. Oh, what a nice turnaround. 23, 24 apples. The last apple is in the corner. Can he get it and stay alive? He lives! He makes the turn! 25 apples! Can he keep going? 26 apples down! The Serpentine pattern once again coming out. Uh-oh, just barely missing the apple. He's going to have to go for a second round on it. He gets the apple. We are almost at 30 apples, folk. 25 being the goal. They are actually back in game now. I just heard the audio cue. 31 apples. It's just draft. Uh-oh. Okay, 33 apples. Pretty nice. And we can once again return to our game of Valorant. How's everybody doing? Everybody in a good mood today? I am feeling fantastic because we are back on Bind. I'm gonna leave the music up for just another half second while we allow them to pick some characters. Seems like on both sides a pretty wide roster. Team Consolo's Eboys once again locking in that Killjoy for Consolo. Killjoys on both sides. Now, personally, I am a huge fan of Bind. The teleporters just add in a bit of spice, but also the audio cues on the teleporters are just so much. If you teleport and the other team is properly dispersed, then you just give them intel on where you are immediately. Playing those teleporters is very important. I'm honestly surprised that we're not seeing something like a Yoru from either team on a site like Bind. It's very nice to send one of the clones through the teleporter and bait the whole team over to the other site because of it. We will have to see 1-1 going into Game 3. Consolo's Eboys, of course, picking up the Haven map, but Team KIB taking the first map, which was Ascent. Aunt Egwa, what are you going to do in this round? Now, pistol rounds have seemed to favor Team Consolo's Eboys every time, so I would like to focus on Team Consolo Eboys' star player for this round, Ja. Aba, of course, having wonderful performance in Game 2, but I feel like Ja does just truly have something special going on. Of course, Consolo, their team namesake, slamming against the teleporter. Ja landing a nice stun onto no one right now. Aba already finding the first kill onto Matt. Taking out such a player like Matt, very strong. Tony taking a lot of damage here, down to just 15 health. A lot of util coming out from both sides. It is now a 4v4. But Tony has taken a lot of damage, but does find the kill onto Ant Egg. Once again, evened up at a 3v3. Neither team landing anything, but Pepe is very low and falls to Aba. Let's see if Aba's got one more in him.
Toxin screen down.
Let's see, what does Tony know? Tony is simply going to hold for now. Several TPs coming through. They're just leaving it wide open for Tony to plant the bomb. Excellent patience from Tony's part. Now, I'm expecting Aba here. All he needs to do... He doesn't know! He does not know! Can Tony find the... Oh, unfortunately, Tony does go down to Ja, but he does take out Aba. Clunk just sitting in showers. Are they going to think to check? Consolo does check! Goes down to Clunk. Ja landing a... Oh, no! The stun did not find Clunk. Clunk did dodge the stun, but in that time, Ja pushed and managed to find the kill on Clunk. Of course, winning another pistol round for Team Consolo's Eboys. Now, of course, in the first game, Consolo's Eboys picked up 2 early wins before Team KIB just simply turned the whole game on its head. We could be seeing another case of that this round. Who is to say yet, though? It is much too early. In the second game, Team Consolo's Eboys won both pistol rounds, if I'm not mistaken. No, they actually only won the first pistol round, got an early 2-point lead, and it started to turn, had a close back and forth. Maybe we'll see another tight game like that this time. Just a Wolf just barely missing its mark. Of course, Team KIB already being down a player is not favoring them on this attacker side. Pepe falling.
Spike down.
Ja landing a nice stun. The rest of Team Consolo's Eboys is just sitting around. Down goes Matt. Ja finds another one on Clunk.
Spike down. B.
And they look for the cleanup on Tylenol. Only losing 1 member in this second round on the side of Team Consolo's Eboys. This is, of course, the point, though. The 2-0. Where Team KIB, it does seem that they did save a little bit. They're going to, sort of have a mix between a mid and full buy on their team. Oh, no, I'm mistaken. It does seem that Team KIB did save every member of their team, so they are all full buying, as opposed to Team Consolo's Eboys, which are the mix right now. Ja flashing, but just not finding anybody on it. A nice push by Abba, taking out Pepe. But Abba does go down to Tylenol. Does Duck Wings? The Stinger is not an easy gun to use, honestly. Several players do not know how to use it right, but Duck Wings does find the kill there with it.
Spike planted.
There's another.
Ja looking for the kill on Tony, and he does find it, but Matt did get Duck Wings
remaining.
in the meantime.
Last
It's a
player
1v2, a 1v1. Who is better? The star player on Team Consolo's Eboys, or the star player on Team KIB? He sticks to half. Oh, but just barely manages to not get the gun up in time. Matt finds the kill and picks up a point. This is the point in every game where we have to start thinking that the momentum has swung back in favor of Team KIB. Is Team Consolo's Eboys going to lose their advantage like they did in the first game? Or is this just a fluke in the rounds like in the Haven map? Going into this fourth round here, both teams have plenty of money to use. Ja going down early to Pepe is not a good look for Team Consolo's Eboys. If I were Team Consolo, I would sit back, I would play safe. Losing a player like Ja is not easy to play the rest of the round without. We're gonna watch Ava on this one. He had an excellent performance last game. Abba, get out of there. Do not 2v4 with the
Spike
op.
planted.
Get that op, save it, and live for another round. And that seems like what he's doing. Ant-Egg, of course, just barely not finding the kill onto Matt. Abba is the sole remaining player on Team Consolo's Eboys for this round. Just sitting in spawn, hoping that he is far enough from everyone. He says, if you want to come kill me, you gotta find me first. But Abba is looking the wrong direction. Oh, he turns around, finding the kill onto Pepe. But Abba is still hungry. He's looking for another one. And he may just get it on Matt here. Uh-oh. Here comes Tony. But Abba is not going to pick up that last kill. But Abba will get to walk out with the op in hand. Now, I gotta say, Team Consolo Eboys, their econ not looking fantastic into this next round. They're going to either need to mid-buy or just take the hit in this round. They may have to give up one more to come back again, and that looks like what they might be doing. Abba is just going to sit comfortably with the op. Hopefully he can get it out for another round, and Ant-Egg is just gonna run in with the Sheriff. Let's see what Abba has in mind for this round, though. Nothing coming Abba's way. Pepe, of course, nearby, but Matt's finding the kill onto Consolo. What's Ja up to? A lot of people come in his direction. He does manage to land what looks like it would probably have been a 3-man blind. Uh-oh. Ja pull out the Bucky and start a firing. Get one kill off, but Tylenol trades back on Ja. Oh, a nice shot from Ant-Egg with the Sheriff. But he doesn't know one's on top of him. Barely skims the Astra. And Abba is actually moving in. Abba, no! No, get the op out of there! He's going to use the ult.
One enemy enemy
Finds
remaining.
one kill.
Spike planted.
Finds the second! Abba, you are a man of pure talent. The knives find their mark, and he gets to walk out another round with the operator. Team Consolo Eboys did not need to drop a round, and yet they did all pretty much save from that last one. So their econ is looking very nice going into this 6th round here. Now, I would like to take a watch from the side of KIB for this round. Let's see what Matt does on the entry. Facing off against Abba, he goes down. I'm not saying that I knew that would happen, but I had a nice shot. Abba looking for another one, but nobody is willing to peek that corner when Abba has the op in hands. It seems that they're still going for A. Just hiding out in showers. They know if they look out that Abba could be still... Abba, you're just not looking at anyone. It seems Team KIB might be trying to rotate out. Yeah, taking the far exit. They are not willing to look down the sights of Abba today. They all sneak away. They said being down a man is not comfortable. Let's just sit on B with the spike.
You are
The Team Consolo's Eboys, they get the read. They are not even wasting a second of their time.
Welcome to my world.
Consolo solo holding at the moment, takes down the spike holder,
Spike down B.
and the judge just cleans up the rest of them. Just said Abba may have an op, but I am still the star player on this team. Now, Matt surely is not going to peek Abba a second time. So, we are going to actually see what Matt does on the entry this time. I'm expecting a nice play coming up in this round. So let's see if it actually happens. The frustration on Matt's brow, you can practically feel it with each stab of his knife, but he is heading in the perfect direction to take out Ant Egg. If he can find the kill on Abba, then their A defense is strongly crippled. Matt just holding at showers, waiting for the moment to strike. But once again, their team is already down a player. Neither Matt nor Ant Egg know where each other are. The smoke dividing them by a thin veil. It seems both of them are going to walk away with their lives today. Ant Egg, though, with a nice lineup, he's going to drop down a second smoke. He said if you want to come, you have to push past an Abba with an op. And he says no, today we aren't looking for vision, we are looking for frags.
Player standing. 30 seconds left.
Tony, the last man standing in the shower. Turn up for Pride Month, there may have been 3 dudes in the shower before, but it's down to 1 standing. Tony dodging the blind, but Ant Egg coming in to clean up Tony for the round. Excellent work from Team Consolo Eboys. 5-2 right now. This is looking like it might be a repeat of Haven. What could we have in store for the rest of this game? Now, of course, Consolo does seem to play a little bit better on the defense, especially playing Killjoy. So, who knows? They may just have the advantage since they are currently playing into their favor. A nice blind coming out from Ja. Let's see if Ja is looking. Ooh, unfortunately, Ja goes down to Clunk. Consolo about to fall as well to Pepe. Consolo did take out Clunk, though, in the process. Where is Duckwings going to land the ult? Is he simply going to allow the rocket to expire? He does not, but unfortunately, he does not find anybody with the Raze rocket. The plant's still not coming down.
I've got your
Match
trail.
team planning to play it slow. They do have the advantage. Oh, it gets swung back. It is a 2v2.
One enemy remaining.
Abba still has the op in hand. It seems that Team KIB simply forgot that fact. Matt going to peek Abba, and that is a mistake, ladies and gentlemen. You do not peek an Abba with an op.
Here.
A slow start to a round. Playing right outside of Hookah. They're looking for some plays, but nothing really coming through. Joe getting some shots off. Oh, and finding a kill onto Clunk. He's taking a lot of damage. Can he find the kill onto Matt, or will Matt take him out first? Uh-oh. Matt taking out the Abba with the op. Ja cleaning up Matt. It is a 3v3 now. Both sides heavily lit. Seems to be favoring Consolo's Eboys. Consolo's Eboys also didn't overcommit to be on this one. Still with Ant-Egg. Holding. What a nice predictive by Ant-Egg. Honestly, trading in the 1v2 is very favorable for them.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, but Tony finds Ja.
standing.
Tony falls to
30
Duckwings.
seconds left.
And now Pepe has to find the spike in order to plant it. Duckwings knows where the spike is, but Pepe does not know where Duckwings is. But unfortunately, Duckwings is looking the wrong direction! Pepe finds the kill. Let's look up on our stats right now. Matt leading his team, but once again, from the side of Team KIB, it is a close pack across all of the players. Clunk has woken up for this game. He is activated. He is in for the running right now. Meanwhile, on Team Consolo's Eboys, it is the players that you would expect at the top with Ja and Abba. I'm expecting to see some things out of Duckwings, though, still in this game. In fact, let's see what Matt's about to do here. The Wolf getting just enough information, but not being able to find the bite.
The hunt begins.
Abba, Duckwings finding
Strike
several
down
kills.
A.
What did I just say, folks?
One
Duckwings
enemy
was
remaining.
no one to factor out for this game yet. Ant-Egg's finding Tony. It is just down to Matt left. Abba. No op this time, but a phantom in hand, looking for Matt. They don't know where he's at.
I have this bite.
He takes the teleporter and starts sprinting through Hookah, headed towards B, but they did not over-rotate. Matt still has to compete with two people, and Consolo actually is the one that finds the kill onto Matt. You can tell both teams are taking this seriously. Nobody has sent... Nope, never mind, there it is. Matt, you will be my femboy. Maybe. That was the message we were expecting, actually, coming through. 7-3, going into the 11th round here. Team Consolo's Eboys having a strong lead. Although it is a slightly defense-favored map, This map, if any, is definitely a map where if you have the lead in the half, you don't expect it to necessarily swing in the other directions. Ja looking for Tylenol here. Tylenol doesn't know. I personally don't love hugging that corner. That's the corner they check, if any. And sure enough, Tylenol did check it, but Ja manages to get the kill off. Tony takes Ja, and Duckwings trades back onto Tony. Abba coming up here. Decides to back off. Incorrect, Abba. Go back. You were on the move. Uh-oh. Abba. What are you doing? Duckwings here. Pepe just around the corner. Who peeks who first? Pepe sees Duckwings. Too much information is given. Duckwings gets the raised grenade down. Nicks Pepe. The flash comes out. Pepe may think that he's blind, but she doesn't overcommit. Second blind coming through. This time he is.
One enemy
Pepe
remaining.
retreating off of sight.
Spike
She
down
said,
A.
I am not challenging Duckwings today. Pepe falling to Duckwings, however, when Duckwings pursues.
Last round in the half.
Last round in the half, 8-3. Not as dominant a lead as Team KIB had on the Ascent map, but it is not looking pretty for Team KIB in this game.
I got there, Ozzy.
Just full buys from everyone. Abba back on the operator. We have to be watching Abba if he is on the op. Nah, not if no one's coming for him, actually. What's Ja up to these days? Ja lands the stun. And they go down. Everything is happening everywhere, all at once right now. Players falling. It is a 3v4 in favor of Team Consolo's Eboys. Wait, Consolo is on an op as well? Abba with the knives out.
Welcome to my world.
Tony ulting. Tony finding a kill onto Duckwings here. Tylenol taking the spike over to A. What a play. Uh-oh. The teleport comes through. But Tony is looking for the kill onto Consolo here, and he does find it, but Abba took out Tylenol. Uh-oh! A lot of damage Tony takes here, and he does fall to egg. All that's needed is the defuse.
Thanks.
Oh, hopefully he does not throw this. I actually will cry if he does. Nope. Sure enough, he manages to time it correctly
Switching sides.
and does not die to his Molotov before defusing.
No more doubts.
I will tell you,
We're
I have
ready.
seen people make the mistake, and it is not pretty to watch someone so close lose to their own hubris.
Go and see.
Now, in the switch, of course, Consolo Eboys has been favored in the pistol rounds, but I'm actually expecting a lot here from Team KIB.
Toxins going up.
Blocking vision.
Ja pushing through hookah already.
Hawk out.
I honestly have nothing to say. There's neither team moving an inch. It is truly trench warfare right now. Pepe just kinda Doing her best to hold B. Doing a pretty good job, though. Of course, Duckwings up in hookah. And Pepe goes down as she tries to rotate.
One enemy remaining. Spike
Once again,
down A.
Consolo's Eboys just doing an excellent job in the pistol round. Matt does not manage to find the kill onto Duckwings, and he can easily be surrounded. But nope, he does take him down, gets the heal off. And when you're playing as a Reyna, you got a lot of opportunity. All you have to do is be able to trade better than one person at a time. Missing Matt, but Consolo does manage to find him. 10-3. Could this be revenge for what happened on Ascent? They said, you shut us out, and we will shut you back out. We will blow your back out. Oh no, did I close my chat? Oopsie. The flash comes down, but Joe manages to find the kill. Sometimes you are just the better aimer. But he does go down. Cornhole Clunk finding some excellent kills here. Favoring KIB. Oh, it becomes a 2v2. With Matt down, their star player. Let's see what Tony has to say. Tony is nothing to laugh at. He has done excellently in all 3 of these games so far.
Toxins going up.
Tony's got people on both sides of him. Does he know? No, I'm dumb. It was 2 on the side of KIB. Whoops. Easy round. Easy round. They didn't even have to think about it.
No need for this.
That is, however, going to hurt the econ for Team Consolo Eboys. Neither team having too much funds, but Tony having a full buy here. Tylenol also having a, he could have a full buy if he wanted, but is sticking with the Spectre for this round. Oh, interesting choice by Cornhole Clunk, pulling out the Ares for this round. Let's see how that actually performs for him. I would love to see the results.
Time for a field test. Alarm bot out. Placing swarm grenade.
Of course, Clunk is playing a slightly more defensive unit, and they just aren't going for the side, but Matt finds Ja.
Spike down A.
Matt finds Ant, and Tony finds Abba. It is a 2v5. Consolo's Eboys, what are you doing?
Last player
Matt
standing.
finds Duckwing.
Flawless.
Matt finds Consolo. Matt finds them all. And a timeout coming down from the side of KIB, actually. They're aware that it is still a tight game, even though they are swinging the momentum back in their favor. The tactical timeout is allowed to give your team some time to strategize, get on the same page, and figure out what you're going to do. Honestly, I feel like they've been playing an excellent game so far, Team KIB. They just struggled on the offense, but we did expect that going into things. We did know that Team Console Eboys was favored on the defense, and they... Am I just lying? I think I'm just lying. Let's just return into the game. No, I was right. Yeah. Gonzalo Eboys We said we're favored on the defense. And so maybe it was just pure coincidence that Team Console Eboys did so well. They simply had the side that they wanted the advantage on. Abba can't really use an op on attacker the same way you can on defense. Consolo can't use those turrets the same way on attacker that he would on defense either. The Killjoy pick is always risky for that reason. Raze has a lot of offensive utility, but Killjoy, on the other hand, really is just prioritized for defense. Ja might just find something here. A TP coming through. Ja retreats out of there. His team getting onto site. Uh-oh! Abba jumping right into Tony's clutches. Goes down. Tony takes down Egg. Duckwings finds Clunk. Tylenol finds Duckwings. It's a back and forth. It's a 2v3, but Matt Lee is still alive.
One enemy remaining.
A 1v3. Ja is good. But is Matt Lee better? It seems we won't get to find out today. Is KIB... Oh no! We do find out in the very last second. Matt gets one bullet that crosses that line to kill Ja. Here. This is a lot of rounds now, in a row, that Team Console Eboys have lost.
Watch and learn.
Their econ is in shambles. They do excellent with low tier weapons,
I need concealment.
but they may have waited too long. Has the game already swung too in favor of Team KIB? Oh, it did become a 4v4. Ja lands a excellent.
Last player standing.
Oh, Ja cleaned up a lot, but he could not find them all. And Team KIB will take another round on the bind map.
Don't die. If you need help figuring out how, just ask.
Matt and Tony just back and forth on the leaderboard. Ja, now that they are on attacker, seems to just be climbing and climbing, however. Pepe takes a lot of hits there and does not trade back too favorably. Consolo right at the edge of garden here. Player goes down on the side of KIB. The ult by Duckwings does not seem to find its mark. The plant goes down by Abba. Duckwings sitting heaven. They do not come... Oh! Tony just better. Does landing a decent number of hits. Oh, Abba is blind. Pepe is low health, but so is Abba.
Prepare for hellfire.
Last player
Excellent
standing.
Brimstone ult, but did it buy them enough time?
Enemy kill.
Abba gets another kill. I don't think they have the time for the defuse, especially not now, and Abba cleans it up, dying to the bomb, but it does not matter when you get the win first. my mic peaking? Nice. All according to plan, folks. All according to plan. Alba saw Joe was getting nice on attacker, and Alba said, no, no, no. This is my map. The econ on Team Consolo Eboys has been restored. Alba opting for the knives this round. Let's see if he actually finds anything with them. So far, there's nobody really for him to hunt after. Matt also just having no targets. Good map control with the vision. Juh dropping down. Oh no, Juh goes down to the turrets. Down goes the rest of the team right after. Tony cleaning up. Clunk finding several kills that round. Clunk is online. Econ, a little rough again for the side of Team Consolo's Eboys. This is a very close game. Team Consolo's Eboys has the lead, but they cannot squander it.
Let's see now.
It's only 3 points up from Team KIB, and they are not doing good in this half. Matt finding the kill on Juh already. Is he going to find the kill on Ant Eggplant? No, it seems that Team Consolo's Eboys has gotten the message and said, we are not going for A. Oh, wait. 2 of them double back. They're just here to look for frags. Can we get someone on the way out? That is the goal. 2 of them pushing up to Hookah. No one on defender side really holding Hookah. Clunk pretty much solo holding B. You can do that when you have a Killjoy, though. You have that as an opportunity.
One enemy
And
remaining.
he finds one.
Spike
Pepe
down,
finds the
B.
other. 1v5. I don't know what you're gonna do, Ant. You might be able to pick up 2 kills most on the way out. One
Team Ace.
does not find the second one. Donghui, a little bit of disrespect, but with a clean kill like that. Oh, here comes the timeout from the side of Team Consolo Eboys. They were holding it. They said we are now in too close territory. We are not taking the risk of going into overtime. They want to end it here and now. Two rounds. The econ of Team Consolo Eboys in shambles. Most of them having to half buy. They're going full rifles, but several of them not being able to get full shield in the process. Honestly, I don't know if they'll be able to hold out for 2 more rounds. There's a debate that they maybe should have saved for 1 more round just to have the fullest potential next round and be able to full buy all shields and rifles. But they head back in. Hopefully the tactical timeout was worth it. They still actually have that extra 15 seconds for the building phase. But with no ults on the side of Consolo Eboys and 3 ults on the side of KIB, full buying just might not have been the play. It is very risky if they do not take this round. I'm almost willing to say if they lose this round, they are most definitely going, at minimum, into the overtime, if not losing this whole map. Pepe might have the read. I also would not want to peek Juh. Juh needs to play defensive here. If he falls, they can lose all of their push potential. On attacker side, you do not want to go in 4v5. You want to find your pick, and you want to get on a site as fast as possible, but Ja does go down to Pepe. The rest of Team Consolo Eboys unsure what to do. KIB not yet fully rotating. I think at
30
this
seconds
point,
left.
they're gonna have the read, though. Team Console Eboys managed to find some kills, but are just getting wiped out one after
Player
another.
standing.
It was a nice try by Ant Egg, but I do not know what Team Console Eboys plan to do into this round. They do not have the funds. It is too late to go Deagles here. You should have done that last round to preserve your fullest potential for this round. This is not the round that you want to be saving. Unfortunately, they have no other option. They have to put it all on the line here. They're playing decent on vision, but I would not want to peek into Tony or Matt here. Several of them on site, but Tylenol playing excellent with his vision control, just missing all of the shots, however. Tony not missing shots, however. Matt finding several of them,
Enemy remaining.
and down goes all of the players for Team Console's Eboys. Duckwing solo holding left, and just can't take them all on his own. I don't know what could be going through the mind of Team Console Eboys right now. Team KIB seemed to just be fearless in this half.
Placing alarm bomb.
Both sides having a killjoy. It just seems that both sides, or both teams, wanted the defense, and when they got it, they made the most of it. Almost complete shutouts in both halves from the side of the defenders. Pepe finding a kill onto Duckwings.
I've got your trail.
Abba hoping to
got
find
your
someone
trail.
here. And he just might. Finds Tony there, but they don't know about Tylenol or Pepe yet. They push into U-Haul. Pepe goes down to Abba. It is a 4v3. Matt is now on site with Clunk. Matt finds the kill onto Abba. Finds the kill onto Ja. Who is he even playing against anymore? He could just start defusing. It's a 1v1. Consolo Matt. Consolo. Previously, Matt's one weakness does not manage to get the kill. And Matt cleans it up for KIB.
Match point. Now, fool.
Matt even aware that Consolo has simply been his weakness in the 1v1s. But just not this round.
Placing sentry.
This round could be it. It could all be over here for Team Console's Eboys. An excellent series. Down goes Pepe, but down goes Abba, or no, down goes Duckwings. My apologies. Duckwings being one of their better players, you'd hate to see it. Oh, down goes Tylenol. Is Console's Eboys saying if we are gonna be out of this map, we are at least taking it to overtime. 3v4 in favor of Consolo's Eboys. It seems that they are pretty much committing the A site. It is a 3v3. Matt and Clunk rotating in from the back. Tony severely damaged. None of them on the map. They're going to have to seriously retake. But Team Consolo's Eboys all seem to be more or less in the same position. They aren't spread out. This is how Matt likes it. Tony coming in from the back. Matt pushing through U-Haul. Oh, but Matt gets taken out. It's just down to Tony in the 1v2.
No charges left.
And he goes down to Ant Egg. They will be going into overtime, folks.
Switching sides. Overtime.
Up by 2. Who's to say how long this overtime could be going for? This could be a back and forth for a very long time. That being said, Team Consolo, starting on the defense, they had a very, very strong defensive round. I think honestly, both sides, had 10 kills? Or not 10 kills, 10 wins on each side? So it was almost identical on both sides. This must just be the closest map that they have played this series so far. The blind comes through, and Pepe does get hit by it. Just barely not getting the wolf off. Decides to back out. He says, I am not playing the 1v3. Ends up playing the 1v5, but does take out Tony in the process. Good work by Ja, at least taking one down with him on the way out. Consolo, on the other hand, does not. Pepe finds the kill on Consolo. Tylenol finds the kill on Abba. Losing on the strong side is not what you want to do, Team Consolo Eboys.
Last player standing.
And Eggplant, the last one alive.
Molly.
Goes down to Team KIB.
Switching sides. Match point.
Blind coming through. Ja is on the hunt with the Fox from Sky. Just barely missing it. Does not get the information that they need. One player already down on Team Consolo Eboys. Everybody is just barely out of vision of each other. Pepe sitting on the whole other map. All the action is on A. But she's told to hold, and she does. Duckwings goes down to Tony.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, Consolo! Running for his life, but goes down. Excellent work, Team KIB. It looks like you will be going on. Very unfortunate for Team Consolo Eboys. You guys put up a good fight, especially in those second 2 games. But unfortunately, just was not enough. Let's see if we can get in a captain into the call. I don't know who the captains are. Wait. Uno momento por favor. I think it's Matt, I'm assuming. I genuinely don't know who the captain is. Whoops. Alright, we're gonna throw on some of the music while we're sorting that out. Hopefully we can get somebody in here for a little chat in the post-game lobby. Surely I don't just hop up into the gaming chat call. Any interviewers? Or is it interviewees? This might just be it for today. Might just be bopping our way out with the DMCA music. Which is fine. We had an excellent split, an excellent time, and both teams did fantastic. Seems that Team Consolo's Eboys will be falling into the losers bracket, and Team KIB will be continuing on. Oh,
I
hey,
think
Tony.
Nick is busy talking to the victory ceremony, so I'll take up the interview.
All right. Let me stop the DMCA music that I'm playing.
So good. I think I feel like our team, however, whatever, our playbook was leaked by Tylenol and IZMK earlier, with unforeseen and unfortunate circumstances during 10-man scream days. So we'll not mention those days, but due to that, the fracture was banned. However, even with that, we pulled out really good game one. Game two was unfortunate. I think we should have won game two with our pretty strong performance. I think we're up at one point. If you look back, we lost pistol on our first half, but
Yeah, I think both the first and second map, you lost the first half pistol, but did win it on both halves of the second. You won the second half of both the
then
Ascent
we
and
were
Haven.
winning by round 19. Yeah, we were up by a round by then, and then we lost out from that point on. I think the big problem was I kept calling the flashes, and this team we just haven't played Haven in a long time together. And there was a miscommunication in the team that we did not flash. We were very aware that the ABBA was upping A long or C long, and that I was very aware because I did play with ABBA many times that he's gonna up that exact corner, and that the bridge stun was not enough. That because it's too wide for a bridge stun to cover the entire side, and we did not have enough utility to cover that, and so that I wanted the bridge to flash and Sky to send it's Hawk flash
Yeah.
that did not get communicated as well, causing one or two members keep getting picked out, making the entire T side a 4v5. And only rounds we getting was rounds that we invested one or two or even more ultimate downs. And even that, I think 10-13.
Yeah, I was about to say, even for
round.
playing from
Yeah.
behind on several of the rounds there, you guys did have a very close game, even on the Haven map. And of course, we all watched Ascent, and that one was just basically a shutout for the whole game.
Yeah, I think Ascent, our fundamentals were just we basically was on a different level. Everyone knew what they were doing. We did a really good call out. Everyone knew what everyone's playing. I think they're playing their best agents. However, Haven being a map, 3-point map being there's so many different corners, different type of map. It's just really hard to run the map, the team comp that we ran as Ascent. And also I think the problem being is Ascent has a kind of set comp, the pros run, and we just kind of gave a very little a change to it. If you look at our team comp, we basically switched Jet to Reyna, and this is a PRX way of change. We changed KO to Sky, and Omen to Astra, and everything the same as yeah.
Yeah, we certainly did not see any 5 duelist type teams in in this series here.
Yeah, and compared to the Abbas Consolo's Eboy team, they were more of a set stone team, but I think they did not expect our strong mid take many rounds on the CT side, and they just I think they really did not expect our Astra's fast util use, because that's one thing Omen really cannot do, smoking two things at the same time compared to Astra, because Omen has to like kind of push with the mouse, and but Astra can place two, start doing the status phase. So we use the difference between the smoke player there.
I gotta
Yeah.
ask,
You have any questions?
going into on bind, when you guys had to go in essentially 10-2 in that second half, was there any fear, or did you guys just know that they were going to be favored on the defense?
So I thought it was 9-3 actually, and we
It might have just been
calling the
9-3.
9-3 court. Yeah, it was a 9-3 curse actually. Yes, it was really unfortunate because I did get the 4K at the last round. I thought I could get that, but it was my 4K into last. Dick Baron could get the diffuse out because he rotated just enough time and could diffuse in time. We actually hoped for 8-4 there, which was just enough that. But I guess it didn't matter because we still wanted the OT. Even without the OT, I think the very last round of the regular, we almost could have won that round as well. Because if you look at the last round of the regular, it was a really close round because it was a very close. It was also happened to be like a 1v2, 1v1 situation. Yeah, it's always like a one player differential. It's actually always like me versus like Dick Baron. At the 12th or the 24th round.
I will say one thing that I've seen your team take advantage of that the other ones just sort of haven't utilized is those tactical timeouts. You guys really did use them when you felt that you needed them, and it seemed like it did. Like after every timeout, it really did seem that like you guys came back stronger.
Yeah, actually, I believe that we won every round after a tactical timeout. But the first timeout was actually because Gloria's contact fall off. But we did actually utilize that timeout to talk about the players, like, you know, their mentality and like what's happening. Talked about their playthrough and the whereabout, where the positioning they're playing after like a we were actually playing for like a post plan more, like we're assuming we're getting a plant down. For example, for T round, CT we're assuming they were not letting them plant. Like for example, when they called a timeout on bind, our hold was so good that we're just only calling for who's gonna rotate only. So, yeah, I think our timeouts are really good uses.
Yeah, and it was excellent work all 3 games. I don't think that you guys played bad in any of them by any means.
I'm just glad that Icy McKay was a little bit behind on kills first half. And Bind, I was a little bit worried, and he picked up some eco frags and became top frag, I think, at the end. Yeah, he was a top frag by the end of at least for my team. Yeah. I'm a little bit concerned for Tano, my smoke player, because he was my second pick overall. He was supposed to be my another top fragger, like a Mako of DRX. But we're gonna have some team practice and figure out, because the another team, the team free agent, they are another very good team to play against. So we'll see how that goes through.
Well, thank you for coming on. I think we'll be wrapping up stream. Oh.
Hello?
Hey.
Anyone wants to join the interview?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
Any immediate I fed most of my questions to Tony already. Any comments from your point of view?
I'm just saying, next series, if I'm on KJ, do not come to my site. Proven again in this series.
I will say I was a little nervous as Matt was sort of taking like a lot of the frags in the early 2 maps, but then by the time that you guys were on bind, it was just like a tight clumping. Like everybody was like really close for like a majority of the game.
Yeah, everyone played good, especially on defense on our side. We were really just smoking these clowns all second half.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just sent Abba down to lower bracket. I apologize.
All right, thanks, Dawson, for another great cast. I'll check the VOD. I need to check the Ascent VOD because it was so on one-sided. I want to see how.
I will say,
the
I think the
casting
first 2
went.
rounds of the Ascent VOD might be muted because I was playing around with stuff on the stream and didn't catch it right
Ah.
away. But all of the visual is there, and then after the first 2 rounds, sound comes in.
All of Ascent is literally just like 2 seconds, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little one-sided when I figured out that what they were doing. All right, thanks, Q
Alright.
Dawson again, and
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna go back to the gaming.
Yep. Well, thank you all for joining the stream, and we will hopefully be casting. I think this weekend is when they're planning the next game. But bye-bye.